What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Savoy. And we're going back to the 1999 album, Mountains of Time, a phrase I really do enjoy, as I mentioned when I reacted to Man in the Park. Once again, shout out to Graham for enabling the Savoy journey. The next tune on the album is Star. It's a noun used in a few different ways. In one, and perhaps the one I would be most inclined to think the lyrics may play off of, even if just figuratively, is the astronomical set of objects of which our sun is just one. Obviously, star can mean a celebrity. I suppose star could mean anything that burns bright and hot in a given situation, even if there's an implication in some of the usages, like shooting star, that this is temporary, ephemeral, and they will return or transition into a non-bright and perhaps destructive state. The idea of a shooting star, burning bright and hot for a brief period of time and then crashing down. So any of these things could be relevant. It could be some other usage of the phrase or understanding of the phrase not foreseen by me. So let's find out. This is Savoy, the tune is Star, and it's from their 1999 album Mountains of Time. A little thing, but I like the particular sound of the snare.
I go crazy with the way you start to start, baby. I go crazy with the things you do. Can't hide you, and if I call you up, you're not alone. If I stay too late, you won't drive me home. If I ask you out, I know you won't come. I'm not stupid, baby. I go crazy with the way
I like that monotone. It's like a mellow garbage tune, like the group. But it has that, it's light and beautiful, but it's like, oh, but the lyrics are darker, like. I like this part a lot. Oh, the guitar, I love it. has her eyes open, she knows this other person is not reciprocating, but she's still mesmerized, she's still fascinated. Yeah. This one, I liked it from the beginning, but again, at first it was sort of like, this feels like a sort of slightly restrained garbage track, because again, they have a lot of that, it's got an edge to it even as it sounds light and floaty, and Shirley Manson's vocals are, you know, they have in some ways a similar quality to what Lauren is doing in this tune. But then as it went on, it like won me over even more, because again, it had a couple moments, including that like outro where it seemed to get a bit more serious or a bit more pronounced in the sonics, and I enjoy the playfulness where again it sounds like, you know, you're a star, but she's not stupid or she's not dumb, whatever the line was, and she's saying, you know, like, it's, you know, you seemingly irritate her, that wasn't the word, but like I think make her crazy was the word, which you could read that either way, but it's like, I know if I call you're not going to answer, like I know, or if I ask you out you're not going to come, so there's like this seeming understanding or perception that the other person is not all that into them, but they seem still laser focused, so yeah, again, it's interesting when there's a husband and wife, like, you know, duo in a group, and you hear a song like this, inevitably you wonder, is this about you guys? Not necessarily. It could be, you know, characters for a song. It could be people in one of their lives more so than the other. Even if it is them, it could be them from a different period in their life relative to when they make the song. So as we go through, and you know, assuming that Paul is writing most of the material, I imagine there may be contributions at different points, but that would be my expectation. But yeah, as I'm listening to that song, inevitably I was wondering, is this, you know, kind of some of the dynamic of their home life? Is it, you know, sort of like, you drive me crazy because when I think you're going to say this, you say that, or like when I want you to come along, you're like, I don't really want to go out. So again, it could be something else entirely, but I found myself wondering that during the tune. And yeah, again, it's a song that I think does some of the things that in a very limited sample size I've come to know early Garbage, mid-90s Garbage does very well, where they have that light dark synthesis, they have this edge even as it feels floaty at the same time. And again, it's funny, like, I don't know exactly how old Lauren is here, but I felt like on this song she sounded even like a bit lighter and younger, and I wonder if that's like, you know, again, it could be like, well, this back when this was the dynamic, you know, you were a little younger, so maybe play the vocals a little bit that way. Again, might have nothing to do with it, but it just felt like she was a bit higher in this tune than I've heard her before. So in any case, I'll stop rambling. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.